Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of £10 Penalty by Dick Francis, narrated by Simon Prebble. This work is copyrighted 1997 by Dick Francis. This recording is copyrighted 1997 by Recorded Books Incorporated. At 18, easygoing Benedict Juliard has no stronger ambition than to ride as an amateur jockey in steeplechase races. Then his father, George Juliard, driven toward a life of public service and politics, asks his only son to enter into a pact in which they agree that neither of them will commit any act that could destroy the father's reputation and burgeoning political career. It was to prove an easy promise to make and a hard promise to keep. And now, £10 penalty.
Chapter 1. Glue-sniffing jockeys don't win the derby. I'd never sniffed glue in my life. All the same, I stood before the man whose horses I rode and listened to him telling me he had no further use for my services. He sat behind his large antique paper-covered desk, fidgeting with his clean fingernails. His hands were a yellowish white, very smooth. "I have it on good authority," he said. "But I don't," I protested in bewilderment. "I've never sniffed glue or anything else, certainly not cocaine. I've never even smoked pot. It's not true." He looked at me coldly with the knowing eyes of a rich, powerful, assured and physically bulky man who had inherited a good brain and a chunk of merchant bank, and trained racehorses prestigiously out of obsession. I was not yet 18 at that point, and I know now immature for my age, though of course I wasn't aware of it at the time. I felt helpless, though, in the face of his inaccurate certainty, and had no idea how to deal with it. "Sir Vivian," I began with desperation, but he effortlessly cut me off with his heavier, authoritative voice. "You can clear off at once, Benedict," he said. "I'll not have my stable contaminated by rumours of a drug-taking jockey, even if he is an amateur and not much good." He saw me flinch, but went on relentlessly. "You'll never be a top race rider. You're too big, for one thing, or at least you will be in a year or two, and frankly, you look clumsy on a horse."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?